Green, and I talked to the welterweight champion Don Curry yesterday about why he is right now moving up in class.
Well, the weight is getting very difficult for me to make, and I think there are more quality fighters in the junior middleweight, and the competition is a lot tougher, so I'd rather be there with the competition.
Your competition is particularly tough here. Now, you could have moved up in weight and fought just an average fighter, but you know you're in with a tough one against Green. Do you think this is a dangerous fight for you?
I think so. I think every time I step in the ring, or anybody step in the ring, it's a dangerous fight. I feel like if I can't handle James Green, then I feel like I have to go down to 47. So he's physically strong and the type of fighter that I would like to fight to see how I fare against physical strength. So, you know, I chose James Green.
Now live with his entourage, here comes Donald Curry, who is finally getting his due in his home state. He fought in Fort Worth, beat Elio Diaz last year. Subsequent to that, he has fought in Monte Carlo, where he beat Nino LaRocca, and he had that fight against Colin Jones in Birmingham, England. But what about James Hard Rock Green? With all of the attention focused on Curry, this is a major fight for Hard Rock, and I talked to James Green about his future yesterday.
Everything, you know, behind the fact that, you know, it's like I'm in the crossroad right now. You know, I got to win, because if I don't, it's like all downhill. So if I got to give it all I got, it's like do or die. You know, I can't say, well, yeah, if I lose this, all well and good, I'll be right back for another fight. No, it's like this. If I win, it'll be all uphill and everything's good. If I lose, it's all over. You know, that's how I feel about it. So I can't look at a loss right now.
He is certainly at a crossroads. Here's some action against Wilfred Sippian back in 1982. He's bull-like. He is prone to butting. He likes to get in underneath. He is relentless in his pursuit. Can he take a punch? Look what John Mugabe did to him. Threw his best shot, and Green disdainfully looked it away. And he can throw a punch as well. He had Mugabe in that fight in severe trouble in the third round, but could not put him away. And finally, it was a 10th round victory for Mugabe when the fight was stopped on a cut. So a good opponent, a tough and interesting matchup of contrasts today. Coming up from Dallas as Donald Curry gets set to take on James Hard Rock Green. We'll be back with the fight in a moment. Approaching now the start of this fight at the Moody Coliseum. Capacity here about 9,800, and about 5,000 people have shown up. Don Curry is unbeaten with 21 victories, 15 via the knockout route, and 5 successful title defenses. And James Hard Rock Green with a mark of 20 wins, 4 losses since he was stopped by Mugabe on the 19th of February 1984. He beat Gary Coates in November of '84 in Atlantic City and beat Jake Torrance 2 months ago today. Green, 4 years older. Curry with a 5-inch height advantage. Curry came in at actually 154 1/4, which is a quarter-pound over the limit. Took off the quarter-pound 20 minutes later. And here we go. So Donald Curry and James Hard Rock Green in this 20-foot ring, with the scoring to be done by the 3 judges at ringside: Spider Bynum, Jack Woodruff, Steve Crossan. 10-point must scoring. The referee does not have a voice in the scoring, and the referee is Dick Cole. Scheduled for 10. Green used to fighting taller fighters, so that's not going to shake him up. The fact that Curry is 5 inches taller. He's also used to fighting men who normally are true middleweights or have come down to junior middleweight from the middleweight class, and is not used to fighting guys coming up from welter to junior middle. Referee is mic'd, and you could hear Dick Cole saying, "Don't grab him, don't grab him." First round. In looking at this fight overall and how it should go, as Curry gets a good left hand in, and he throws good jabs, good hooks. He's a classy fighter. Curry could win this fight either by knockout or by decision. If Green is to win this fight, his best chance would be by knockout. It does not figure that this fight could go 10 and that Green would win. Very slim chance of that happening.
Don't use your shoulders.
Halfway through the first round. Curry landing a good right hand. Green has also been prone to cuts. The Mugabe fight was stopped on a cut. He has a mean-looking scar down the left side of his face, but not from boxing. That was from a car wreck. Curry measuring him. Don saying yesterday he would probably try to stay outside, and he's managed to do that here in the first round. Green, not as bull-like and as relentless as we put it earlier here in the first round anyway. But it's just the first. Feeling out process here in round one with under a half minute to go now. Cautious first round in this junior middle confrontation scheduled for 10. Second round now, Donald Curry. White trunks, James Hard Rock Green in the yellow trunks. Curry moving up, delivering a combination there. Moving up in weight, but at this point with Curry still filling out at the age of 23, it's much easier for him, as you said, to make this weight. Very difficult now for him to make 147. But again, even if he is successful at this level, there still exists, of course, the opportunity to unify the welterweight championship in a possible confrontation with Milton McCrory. That's one of his options. Banks Green up, and Green indicating he may have been thumbed, and Green cannot see.
You don't have no timeout.
Green is, you can hear the referee say you have no timeouts, and he has declared Curry the winner. Green said he couldn't see. I don't know if he said he got thumbed or exactly what. And there is Lou Duva, who is just irate.
He quit fighting.
You can hear the referee.
He walked away. He walked away. All he did was about his thumb. That's all he can wait about. Should have went down to one. Should have went down to one knee. Should have went down. Because you can't stop. I can't stop the fight.
Go ahead and stop a fight like that.
I can't stop the fight.
For Christ's sake. You can't stop a fight like that.
No. He can't fight. I can stop the fight.
Well, there you heard it. The confrontation between Duva, who's irate, who is going to some ringside officials right now, and Dick Cole saying he stopped fighting, he should have gone down. Green contended he was stunned, he had momentarily lost vision. Even the crowd, happy to see Curry victorious, is very upset. So the controversial ending, and we'll never know how Curry would really have fared in this one against Green, because it ends in the second round because of a thumbing, apparently, at least in the contention of Green. Duva is beside himself, and you can hardly blame the manager of a fighter who has just lost in that fashion.
He didn't want. He said, "I can't. I got my thumb in my eye." You know?
Again,
I didn't put thumb in his eye.
Referee is mic'd, and
I don't
we
think
can
he got hit with a thumb. I think he got hit with a jab. He got hit with a jab, and he got hit in the eye.
He didn't disqualify him.
No.
Because he was hurt.
Yeah, right.
So the crowd is still upset. Here's the official
48 seconds in the second round by referee Dickie Cole. The winner by technical knockout, Don the Lone Star Cobra Curry.
So Curry wins it. And it's a shame in the sense that it was a much anticipated fight. Good study in contrast. But we'll never find out what was to happen. And frankly, my initial impression is that Cole stopped it much too early and contended that Green had given up, had asked for time, had not, as he put it, to Duva, dropped to his knee, gone down at least for the count to take some time. There was a good left hand, and that's where it happens. That's where Green at this point now is momentarily blinded, is contending that he cannot see. Puts his arms out. The referee is now moving over to take a look at the situation. Let's get another look from this angle. The two flicking jabs, then the right underneath, then that sweeping left hand, and that apparently was the blow. And right there comes the straight left hand, but the damage may have been done from that angle. It indicates that the damage was done on a preceding blow. And James Hard Rock Green is finished here in the second round. So Green, who had his last fight stopped on a cut, has this one stopped because of an apparent thumbing. At least that's his contention. We'll be back. We'll talk to the fighters. We'll also try to get the referee, Dick Cole, over here when we come back to Dallas in a moment.